The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. 7:02. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. Yesterday, I had an opportunity to go to Obuasi. I had an opportunity to interact with some people. I had opportunity to see some of the interventions, socioeconomic developmental programs that have been done, a 10-year developmental agenda by Anglo Gold Ashanti. I'll tell you about that later, not now. But 2 days ago, I had occasion to stand here to talk about the fact that Yvonne Nelson was looking for her father and had authored a book. And by the time you finish reading the book, you would have noticed that Yvonne Nelson still hadn't answered that conundrum of finding her father. Now, I said that we were, as a country and of young people, particularly interested in the private matters of individuals. People insulted me, and I've always maintained that insults does not make you superior. You can disagree without being disagreeable. People tossed all manner of things. But we're back to the same point. The same point that we have taken away the essence of the book that was written, which is the young lady trying to find her father. And people are now antagonizing her mother and also pulling sack on their here and over and there. But those are private matters. Trending, I agree, but they are private matters. While we were at that, the news came that thousands of teachers had failed their licensure exam. And when we talk about licensure exam, for example, we do know that nurses have been writing licensure exam in this country for God knows how long. They have actually had to do some courses and seminars in between to end points to be able to renew those licensure, qualifications annually. And so licensure exam is not a new thing in this country, really. If you are a member of the IPR, for example, you'd have to sit for, go through certain phases to be accredited and all of that. So it's not a new terrain. But why are the teachers complaining about the licensure exam? Parliament has asked that a probe be conducted into it. That's fine. People are beginning to raise questions. That's okay. But I have had occasion to review some of the scripts. And if those scripts that I've had occasion to review indeed were the scripts that were answered by and written by the supposed teachers, then we are in trouble. I've told you before that there are 5 things we don't need to politicize in this country: education, health, security, economy, agric. The moment you toss politics there, you have a problem. Because right from the very beginning, I've told you here before, and Kofi Asare is singing the same song. I said we have not focused very well on the basic education. We have suddenly focused on the secondary education because we believe that those are the people who have the capacity to be able to queue and vote on election day.
Johnny's Bite.
So all our resources will be channeled there. I saw certain basic schools yesterday in Obuasi, and I saw what Anglo Gold Ashanti, for example, had put up, and I was trying to compare the two.
Johnny's Bite.
Basic education in this country. Where we even have a policy where we say, when the children come to school, don't cane them. When the children perform poor academically, don't repeat them, don't punish them for it, and all of that. Then we pull all that baggage and we take them to SHS. Whether they get aggregate 40, aggregate 45, we find them a school, a secondary school, and then we transpose them to the university, teacher training colleges, or the 47 training colleges who are awarding degrees. And now when they write licensure exam and they write terrible English, then we start complaining.
Johnny's Bite.
These are some of the difficult questions that they were supposed to have written. The terrible answers.
Johnny's Bite.
Terrible answers.
Johnny's Bite.
Terrible answers. Bring me the handwritten one. Bring me the hand. That's what this one cries. A1, B1. Bring me the handwritten one. Let's examine the handwritten one.
Johnny's Bite.
So the young people who are insulting me, you would give birth to children. And if the licensure exam had not sailed through, they received some of these things, they will be the ones teaching your children.
Johnny's
Read
Bite.
the English. Application of headmaster. Look at the basa, brofo basa. Read it. It's on the screen. Read it. You read it yourself. And you know, some have also argued that, well, we brought in the licensure exam because the teachers are supposed to go and do their teaching practice. They're supposed to do national service, and then they're supposed to come and write the licensure exam. Some have said that, look, all these processes are put in place. That's one school of thought. All these processes are put in place because we want to ensure that, well, the teachers are properly baked before they come out to teach. That's good. There's another leg that says that because we do not have money, and because we decided that we're going to restore the teacher training allowances and put the people en block and not do the quota system, we are now pushing people in there. So once the people finish their national service, they write their licensure exam, they come onto the job market, they have no job because we cannot immediately employ them. So we put the licensure in their way as a way of impediment. That's another school of thought. But read the English. Put the English up. Let's read the English.
Johnny's Bite.
And that is what should be engaging us as a country, because your future doctor is being taught by will be taught by such a person. Your future nurse, your future engineer, your future road contractor. And if that somebody is taught like this, and the road contractor in future start constructing roads with reverse gears, what would you say?
Johnny's Bite.
We should be serious in this country as young people. We have allowed the older folks to politicize everything. We are just joining and following sheepishly.
Johnny's Bite.
That's what we're doing. And we think that by insulting people, then it makes us superior. You can insult people, it doesn't make you superior. You can disagree without being disagreeable. That's what I believe in. I don't support insults. I don't indulge in insults. And I don't think it's what we should be indulging in. This is a real issue. Park that matter. Let's focus on this. Just give me a random screenshot of Kofi Asari Facebook page, Africa Education Watch. It says the licensure exam 2020, if 90% had passed, would you have called for an inquiry? He's asking Parliament. Show me another. He's asking Parliament. He's asking Parliament. The lowest score was 3/100 in literacy. May such never get close to any classroom on earth. 3/100 literacy. Anushishi, how did they qualify from primary school to JHS to secondary school to the university to become teachers that are now qualified to do national service and will go and write their licensure exam? That's where the real questions are. Because we have brought a new policy that you don't repeat children, you don't punish them when they go wrong, you don't cane them, you don't dismiss them for poor academic performance. So we are doing just what they call in Ghana OPU free. We are just pushing the teachers like OPU free. We are just pushing the OPU free.
Johnny's Bite.
Just to announce the statistics. And this is where education authorities should be bowing down their heads in shame. How did these people make it all the way to this height? How did they do it? He said, Mr. Hatmaster. He's writing to the headmaster. Paragraph 2 starts says, Mr. Hatmaster measures that I am then basa. Basa. Where your teacher? Is this one a teacher? See, play my throwback video for me. Let me go away. Play the throwback video for me. Let me go away. Play the video for me. Throwback video. Play it. Let's close with that. Play it for me.
Ronaldo is talking about having fought for democracy, having fought for human freedoms. It is quite clear that they are following their tradition, property owning democracy, so they call themselves, that is each man for himself and God for the select few.
Led by Nana Addo